This is my heart reaching out to him, and hopefully he will get justice, and that's all we're doing as a family. We're just hoping he gets justice.
The family of David Silva may never get what they consider justice, as the Kern County District Attorney will not file any criminal charges surrounding his death. Good evening, I'm Amanda Gomez. Jackie Parks has the night off.
And I'm Todd Carley. That decision was announced just before noon today, and for some it came as no surprise. Silva died May 8th after 7 law enforcement officers and a canine tried subduing him outside Kern Medical Center. You might recall the incident was caught on surveillance video, which showed deputies and CHP officers using their batons on Silva. Soon after he was taken into custody, deputies noticed Silva's breathing was shallow and they called an ambulance.
23 ABC's Chris Ornelas uncovered that exclusive video of the beating that became part of state and federal investigations. He's live at the scene with reaction to today's announcement. Chris?
Well, this is the very spot where deputies found David Silva last May, and they just 19 minutes after they discovered him laying here on this sidewalk, he was dead.
My office will not be filing any criminal charges involving or surrounding the death of Mr. Silva.
Few were surprised by today's announcement that there will be no criminal charges against the officers involved in the David Silva beating.
I would seriously question the transparency of this investigation and the thoroughness of this investigation.
Security camera video of the incident shows 19 blows delivered with nightsticks by 3 different officers.
One of the eyewitnesses described that the officers immediately got there and pounced on Mr. Silva, and that's simply not true.
David was struggling. I knew it, and I felt it that night, and unfortunately he wasn't given any help.
The district attorney says her office waited for the FBI investigation to be finished before she started hers. She says her investigation was even more thorough than the FBI's.
If we were just going through the motions, so to speak, we wouldn't have bothered to hire a pathologist.
Both pathologists who looked at the case ruled David Silva's death was accidental and was caused by Silva's heart disease and not from being hit by a nightstick or having his arms and legs restrained behind his back.
We have no evidence that it was not based on Dr. Sheridan's opinion that there was no restraint of asphyxia in this case.
Without the witnesses and without the media, prying and picking and questioning, this would have died within 2 weeks. Everyone would have listened to Donnie Youngblood, and they were like, "Oh, David Silva deserved to die."
The family now waits for a federal lawsuit to be heard. The family's attorney says that trial could still be about a year away. Now, coming up at 6, we'll hear from Sheriff Donnie Youngblood and his reaction to today's announcement. Back to you.
Thanks, Chris. And again, District Attorney Lisa Green had said for some time that they wouldn't release their findings until the FBI announced their results. It's a good sign the FBI's investigation has concluded, but it has yet to be announced. That news will come from the Department of Justice at some point.